All right, what's going on, guys? So today we're going to be taking a look at four New York Rangers prospects officially joining the Hartford Wolfpack. Three of them will be staying with the team for next season, and one of them will be going back to the OHL because the only reason why he was actually coming is because his team did not make the playoffs, and that is Bryce McConnell-Barker. I guess we can start with him. He's a freaking amazing prospect. Really broke out this year, but yeah, his team wasn't great this year. They did not make the playoffs, so he can go right to Hartford. Unlike Brennan Othmann, whose team is in the playoffs and is looking to go on a very long run potentially. So hopefully Brennan Othmann can continue on, going on a deep playoff run with the Petes. That's my favorite OHL team, and I'm gonna be going to Game 2 to watch that. And I love watching Brennan Othmann. I love watching the Petes. I love going to games there. And it's gonna be a blast. It's gonna be a blast going Friday night for Game 2. It's gonna be so much fun, and hopefully he can go on a long run, and then he can, after once they get knocked out eventually, he can go join the Hartford Wolfpack then, and obviously Brennan Othmann will more than likely either be with the Rangers. If not, he'll be with the Hartford Wolfpack next season. But taking a look at Bryce McConnell-Barker, I mean, he's definitely a fantastic player. He's unfortunately going to have to go back to the OHL because that's how the rule is like they can either play with their CHL team, or they can play with the NHL team. There's no AHL team that he can play for. He can't play for the Hartford Wolfpack next season, but he can, since his team got knocked out of the playoffs. Bryce McConnell-Barker can play for the Hartford Wolfpack and sign that amateur tryout kind of thing with the Hartford Wolfpack, which is absolutely awesome. So he's going to get to go there, play some pro hockey, and then go back to the OHL next season with the Sioux Greyhounds, and hopefully have a great year there. But other than that, he's a fantastic prospect, and he's really good. He really is. I'm a big fan of BMB, Bryce McConnell-Barker. Third-round pick, 97th overall in this past draft. He's a 6'2", two-way center, 194 pounds, left-handed shot. He really is fantastic. He's 18 years old. He's a great prospect. He was born in London, Ontario. He's known for his two-way game, and that's where he was drafted as. Last year, he had a fantastic year. He really broke out this past season. He's the captain of the Sioux Greyhounds as well, which is great to see. Had 77 points in 68 games played as a two-way centerman. He's known for his two-way game as a centerman, and he broke out offensively. He had 28 more points this year than he did last year in the exact same amount of games played. He truly did break out offensively, had a 30-goal year, 47 assists. He had a monster season, and it's great to see BMB have a big year because he's definitely a prospect to keep an eye on. I'm moving on to Adam Edstrom here. He is a massive forward prospect. He's 22 years old, 6'8". I was not lying, 6'8", that is it, from Karlstad, Sweden. 225 pounds, left-handed shot. He will stay with Hartford for this year and next year, I'm sure, and maybe eventually get a call-up with the Rangers next year. Who knows? But for right now, seems like he'll probably start the year next year as well with Hartford, but he's definitely a prospect to keep an eye on. He is 6'8". He's absolutely huge, center/wing, but mostly a winger, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, obviously he's huge. He uses his size very well. He's pretty skilled for his size. He can definitely score goals as well. This past season with Rogla BK in the SHL, the top Swedish league, had 42 games played, at 9 goals, 10 assists, 19 points, +4, and had 3 points, 2 goals, 1 assist in 9 playoff games as well this year. So he really is a great player, and for his size and stuff like that, he is definitely very skilled. And he's a really good player. He's not getting a ton of ice time over in the SHL. He's getting a decent amount. He's playing on a decent line, but he's definitely a prospect to keep an eye on, and he's obviously huge. So I don't know. It's just pretty cool to see, and hopefully he can have a breakthrough year this year with Hartford in his first couple of pro games in North America. Moving on here to the next guy, Berard. Again, he's another guy who's going to stay with the Hartford Wolfpack. I imagine for next season as well. I don't think he's going to make the Rangers at a camp, but he's definitely a prospect to keep an eye on. He's had quite a bad end to his college career, I guess, with 1 goal in his last 10 games. But he's 20 years old, 5'9", 165 pounds. He's kind of like a worse Brad Marchand. He's just kind of like a worse offensively Brad Marchand, you could say. Just kind of that role, not quite maybe as ratty kind of thing, but he's one of those guys who you'd want on your team, but you don't want to play against. He's a forechecking guy, uses his size well. He's got pretty good hands, pretty good skill, but definitely is a kind of a good pest around there. He's definitely fighting for pucks. He plays bigger than he is. He's kind of like Brad Marchand in that sense, where he plays bigger than his size for sure. And he's definitely a prospect to keep an eye on. This past year, he had 24 points in 36 games played at Providence College, which for him is pretty terrible. Had 38 points in 36 games last year in 2021, 2022 with the Providence College. So he did worse this year, but hopefully he can turn things around. He's got 2 games played so far with Hartford, no points, but we'll see how he does there. Taking a look at the next guy here, though, Adam Sykora. I'm a huge fan of Adam Sykora. He's a fantastic prospect, and he will stay with the Hartford Wolfpack for next season as well. And he's also a 2022 draft pick, a second-round pick from this past season. He's only 18 years old. He's still young. From Piastany, Slovakia. He's 18 years old, left wing / center, mostly a kind of a winger, but he has played center in the past, so who knows? Maybe he'll eventually switch back over, but it seems like more of a winger. But he definitely has a really good two-way game. He's a great, just skilled player, 5'10", 172 pounds, left-handed shot. Plays a really good two-way game. He's an all-in kind of guy. Like he gives his effort every single shift. Doesn't matter what he's doing, whether it's killing penalties on the power play or 5-on-5, he gives it 110%. He's gonna outwork everyone. He's gonna that's just kind of the guy it seems like he is. He back checks hard. He forward checks hard. He really is. He's that kind of guy. He loves going for loose pucks. He loves battling corners, and I mean we'll get to probably watch him with Team Slovakia again for the World Juniors, obviously next season, and that's gonna be fun to watch there. But he's gonna have a good couple games here with Hartford, I'm sure, and get his first his feet wet for the first time in pro hockey over in North America. And that'll be great for him. But, with HK Nitra in the top Slovakian league, he had a really good year. He did. He had 38 games played, 8 goals, 13 assists, 21 points. So I had a great year, a really good year in the top Slovakian league. In the playoffs, had 8 games played, 4 points, so he did fantastic there. And like I said, he's going to hopefully have a good year with Hartford to end the year here, and hopefully continue his success on the next season as well with Hartford, and hopefully can be a really big prospect for the Rangers, because I'm a really big fan of him as well. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have, please smash the like button, and I will be covering a lot more prospect content just because a lot of the guys' seasons are kind of ending here now, and obviously Brendan Othman is just starting his playoff run, so I'll definitely keep you guys updated on that. But anyways, guys, smash the like button, comment down below your guys' thoughts, and see ya.